This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we learned about production order process. Along with production order process, master planning we learned little bit. Okay. So I have created like sales order. Let me open this file. Yesterday file. Let me open so that you can understand. I have created a demand sales order. I have created a demand for demand means it is a sales order for 250 quantity uh, to produce pens. Okay, then so for that already existing quantity is 5 quantity available. So remaining for 245 it was created. Let me show you this one quickly. Product information management, products, release products. So to produce pen we have created as a BYM earlier. So to produce pen, we need pen cap, pen refill, pen body 1, pen body 2. This is BYM. So for this pen, we made like in manage inventory or manage inventory tab or plan tab, we have default order settings. In that default order settings, it is production order. So if you verify inside, we have selected production. The type is production. The default type we have selected as a production. So now what I did, I have created a sales order yesterday. I have created a sales order for 250 quantity. So already on hand inventory is available 5. On hand inventory available quantity is 5. If you look at this one. So for remaining 245, planned production order is created. For 5, already 5 quantity available. So yesterday we have executed master planning. Give me a second. One of our colleague is asking, is the same link? Yes. Okay. If you go to master planning, so we can execute master planning by clicking on here, master planning, run master planning. We have executed. Once it is executed, then automatically planned production order is created. Planned orders. So if you execute master planning, as I told you already, planned orders will be created, planned purchase orders will be created, planned production orders will be created. The first target, it is whether you have mentioned or not, it will try to create planned transfer order if the stock is available in the other warehouses. So if it is not available, then based on the setup, it will create planned purchase order or planned production order. So for this item, pen, we have mapped production. For remaining purchase order, we have mapped. So in the planned orders, it was created. So if you remember, one is pen, for that pen it is planned order, it was planned production order is created. Planned production order is created. Now after this one we did confirm, like form FIRM firm. If you click on that one, automatically production orders will be created. This we have discussed yesterday, the entire process. So anyone is absent, refer yesterday topic video recording session. You will understand this one process, complete process. Production orders, production control, production orders, all production orders. So for pen 245 it was created. So we did firm for this also, but there is error came. So the reason behind, for this pen body 1, pen body 2 and pen refill, these three items, it is, if it is planned purchase order, you need to mention from which vendor you need to purchase. So that was not mentioned. So let me map now the vendor. Let me map vendor for this item. So if you click on this one, let it be open. So if you click on edit, the preferred vendor you need to mention here in the downside, you need to mention the vendor account number. Suppose I'm selecting vendor 1001. Okay, next one also pen body 2, I would like to purchase from vendor 1001, same vendor. Let me map that one also. So if you map in the item master, automatically it will be captured. Means in the item master also you can map it, or release product or item master. If you go inside pen body 1, the preferred vendor you can map in the purchase order fast tab. So if you look at this one, purchase fast tab, you can map default vendor or preferred vendor here, the vendor account. If you map it, automatically it will be populated in this planned orders. Okay, let me go to pen body 2. And let me map the vendor 1001. And pen refill, let me map pen refill also a vendor. So if you don't want to map here, usually we will not map here. To be frankly, we need to map in the release product. In the release product, if you map it vendor, that vendor will be populated automatically here. Okay, so for this pen refill, intentionally I will change the vendor. For understanding purpose, I will change the vendor to 1002. Now I'm selecting all these three. I'm selecting all these three and I will do firm. Okay, let me select. Okay, all these three, I clicked on firm. Now it will create two purchase orders because group by vendor. Group by vendor. So if you click OK, then automatically two purchase orders will be created. One purchase order for pen body 1, pen body 2, and another purchase order for pen refill, because two different vendors I have mapped for pen bodies and refills. So now it was completed. Now if you go back to purchase orders, accounts payable, sorry, procurement and sourcing, because you are from T&L team, so it is procurement and sourcing. Otherwise, if it is a finance, then it is a accounts payable. Same. Look at this one. So if you look at this 1001, last one is, it is pen body 1, pen body 2. Look at this one, and 1002 is pen refill. It was created. See, and pen body 2, and then pen refill. Any doubt in this master planning? Of course, this master planning, production process, everything, I'm not going to teach you complete process, because it is a very big subject inside about the production order process. There is a lot of subject. Just high level inputs I'm showing you, so that you can understand, like your colleague, what he is going to do it in the production module. Okay, any questions here till now? Any questions or any doubts in this process? I hope no questions. Fine. So someone thinks is there in this one. Nagaraju, any questions here in this? Nagaraju, is Nagaraj there or not? Not there. He is not there. Not joined. Okay. So Akanksha, anything? Akanksha is available. So is it working? See, the environments trial versions. If it is not working, I cannot do anything. Okay, Akanksha. Hello, you are not audible, Akanksha.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, now it is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, one more thing. You mentioned this, like you're just going to provide us only high level input about this item master and everything, whatever you are teaching right now.
No, not item master, production process. Yeah, tell me.
Yes. Yeah, production process. So is
Hmm.
it not that important for us to learn everything, or whatever you are teaching is enough?
So for logistics consultant, production process is not required.
Okay, so it's just that we have to have little information, so that is required for us to understand.
The reason behind, like you are going to closely work with production consultant. If it is any implementation or support, then it is required. So production consultant, you like this person is a very I mean to say the center part for important 4 modules.
Okay.
Understood? So actually I told you, like if you are becoming a finance consultant, you need to learn 50% or 60%, or that depends. There are so many things you need to learn this one. If you're learning this one, you need to understand slowly this one. So one
Okay.
person cannot learn at a time. So if you are looking for production consultant, definitely very great opportunities. If any good faculty, if you are able to find, try to learn manufacturing as well. That is my best suggestion. So the expertise always in the market, the demand, the highest demand is always finance, manufacturing, retail, and sometimes it is advanced warehouse management. So T&L is average kind of thing. You can enter into the IT with this one. But
Okay.
the future growth, career growth, always the fast growth. I mean to say the fast growth is finance, manufacturing, retail, and then advanced warehouse management. Of course, advanced warehouse management is utilization is very less in the market, but these are the faster demand products within the within the application. These are the fast and demand modules. Got it? This one is for entry part, means if you want to look into IT, then with this one you can enter into the IT industry.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
for faster growth, definitely this will not survive your growth for future.
Mm.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
fine. Because this is easy to learn. Easy to learn. The reason behind it is easy to learn, many people will learn this one and they will enter into this one. If people are increasing in this module, they need to look for some other module so that I can grow fast. Am I right? Always.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I got it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Fine. So we understood about master planning and production process. Okay. So I have explained about discrete manufacturing. I have explained about discrete manufacturing. Now, today we'll try to understand process manufacturing. Okay, so let me show you. I have started this one. So discrete manufacturing, in this I told you like BOM and root. So BOM and root is a combination if you want to do a manufacturing process. So I have shown you like BOM already created by me, all already existing one I have explained initially. Then for BOM I have shown you like already created by me only. Pen is created by me. BOM setups and everything we did it. Okay. Now let us understand process manufacturing. Process manufacturing. Okay. Formula. Process manufacturing. The best example is food industry. The food industry. Uh, the process manufacturing means you can combine many items together into one item, but once it is combined you cannot separate it. Once it is separated you cannot combine. So milk, sugar, uh, sugar, and then wheat powder and water, we will mix it and will make a cream and we'll put it in the dry area, I mean to say heat, then automatically biscuits will be manufactured. Okay, it is combining of multiple items. So for that, let me show you. That is, let me go to production control. Production orders, all production orders. The batch order process. Okay, so this process manufacturing, actually it was developed by some other company, third party vendor. It is a add-on module. So in the year 2009 or 2010, Microsoft purchased this product. I mean to say it was acquired or purchased. I did not remember. So that process is merged into AX 2012 as a inbuilt. Otherwise, in AX 2009, it is a add-on module. In AX 2009, when I'm working in AX 2009, this is a separate add-on third-party application. Okay. Later, it was merged in this one. So if it is a discrete manufacturing, it is a production order. If it is a process manufacturing, it is a batch order. It is a batch order. Let me show you this one. Okay, you can select the item. Let me verify these items. Give me a second. So P001. P001. So what is this P001? Let me show you. In the item master release product, let me show you. Okay, this item is having, if you go to engineer tab, look at this one, BWM is disabled, formula is enabled. So one item cannot be a BWM and formula together, either BWM or formula. So how it was enabled, this formula means, how it is available means, let me click on this one, P001. Now if you scroll down, engineer fast tab, here we can map formula. The production type is formula. If you map it, then this will be BWM related topics will be disabled and formula related topics will be enabled. It is just like a BWM, but it is different form. Okay, formula. You can click on formula versions. This is process manufacturing. So you can click on formula. It will show you the items. Okay, it will show you the items you can define. Okay, this is formula. You are combining multiple items into. So for this one, some extra functionality is, if you go to header, the extra functionality, if you go to header, then it is in this, give me a second. Here, co-product form is extra available. Co-products. What do you mean by co-products here? As I told you, milk, sugar, wheat powder, and then water, you are combining, you are making a biscuit. So while doing this process, from the milk, you will get cream. That can be produced ghee. That is, it is not your main product, but from that one you are getting additional product, that cream, milk cream. Okay, that cream, if you process, then you will get ghee. Okay, so for that you can use this one as a co-product. Understood? Any doubt in this? Okay, so you can have extra additional information from this formula, co-product form. In this we can map co-product and byproduct process. Extra items you are getting. That is the major difference between BWM and formula. The major difference between BWM and formula is, here in this you can have extra information, co-products. In this co-products you can define co-product and byproduct. Understood? The extra items which you are going to receive. That is the major difference, different functionality from BWM to formula. Okay, fine. Now let me go to production order P001. As I told you, one is formula and route number we are mapping. To be frankly, this is the first batch I'm teaching to you about this production process, because this is not covered in the process completely, just high level inputs only I will give. In the previous batches I have given only information, but I have not explained like this 3-4 days because some other reasons I'm explaining here. Okay, fine. So this is, we are creating a batch process. That is, batch order means, in the production order, batch order means it is related to formula related information. And one more thing, earlier, if anyone is looking for production process, what I suggested, like I have one of my colleague, so I'm redirecting to that person, but unfortunately he is not providing training on manufacturing nowadays. So that is the reason I'm learning a lot in depth about this production process, and I'm discussing this production order process majorly in this session, like in the session whenever I'm teaching this advanced warehouse management separate batch, advanced warehouse management, at that time I'm teaching this also. So of course I'm not very well expert in this area, but mid-level expert. I'm a mid-level expert in this process. So while teaching a separate batch for WMS and TMS, at that time I'm teaching this one. This is not a regular batch. It is in a 6 months, maybe once in a 6 months I'm starting this batch, not a regular batch. Okay, fine. So that is the reason I'm learning that one, and I'm teaching a little bit more there, but I want to touch up here. That is the reason I'm just explaining here. So in earlier batches, if you go to my video recording sessions, you will not find these explanations at all, but at least high level I'm showing you one flow. Okay, let me go to this. Just now we have created B0053 is created just now. So once it is created, remaining process is same, just like how the way you did it earlier, the same process, the same process. So as I told you, the major setup is like in the configuration, you are mapping differently. There is a major difference between BOM versus production order. Okay, so let me proceed this one. Click on estimate. Click on OK. Then it is estimated. During this estimation, it will update the cost price of the item. You can see from view calculation details, you can see the cost price of the item, the calculated cost price. Okay, with this one estimation. Next one is same, whatever you learned in the production order process, same. If you go to this one, so then release means the jobs will be created. The jobs will be created. So you can practice with the like with the demo system or whatever the environment with you. If you are not touching the setups and configurations, it will work smoothly. So for practicing purpose, you can do it the way whatever I did it, the same thing you can do it. If you do so many R&Ds, I cannot help you because this is completely a production process. Is a different module which I told you already. Okay, now release. Once it is clicked on release, it will show you the jobs will be created. The jobs will be created for production people or line operators. Okay, so they will do act on this process, these jobs. They need to do the actual task, whether it is cutting, soldering, painting, packing, whatever it may be. So all these operations they will execute. Production line operators, the production operators, they will do it. That is the actual task. The production people, they will do it. Okay, now next one is click on start, means raw material will be consumed. Raw material will be consumed. If you click OK, if you click on OK, then two jobs will be posted, two journals will be posted. One is picking list journal, another one is root journal is posted. Maybe stock is not available, it is throwing error message, means stock will not be available. So it is stock is not available. If stock is not available, we need to update the stock. So let me verify. It is M0018 stock is available, very less. So let me make stock available M0018. So as it is, if you want to practice, yeah, you can practice. It will work for understanding purpose. Okay, M0018, I think it is M0018. Okay, let me scroll down. So for this M0018, let me increase the stock. So it is in site 3 warehouse 31. I need stock. So what I'm doing, manage inventory. This is not a best practice. I'm doing this one through adjustment journal, but this is not the best practice. Always we need to do a purchase order process. We need to do a purchase order process. Okay, so let me do adjustment like quantity adjustment. Quantity adjustment, click on new. That means it is indirectly adjustment journal is posting. One adjustment journal is posting for this item. Let me enter on hand inventory, suppose 2000 items, suppose. Click OK. Then automatically inventory adjustment journal will be posted in the backend. It is getting created, inventory adjustment journal. Okay, the stock will be available now. So from last 3 days, whatever I have explained, as it is, if you want to practice, yes, it will allow you to practice so that you can understand the high level picture about production process. Okay, now stock is available. Let me verify one more error message. We got it. M0019 stock is not available. So let me go to this one. Let me close. And let me go to M0019. Okay, let me go to manage inventory, on hand inventory. So on hand inventory, physical inventory is nothing. So let me update now. This one is suppose 2500 something. I will add, click on new. This is not a best practice. You need to do a purchase order process. To be frankly, you need to do a purchase order process because the pricing will be changed a lot. This is not a best practice at all. Okay, only for time being I'm entering this instead of purchase order I'm doing inventory adjustment journal. But for you practice, please do a purchase order in place of this one. Try to do a purchase order, product receipt and invoice. That is a best practice. Okay, now M0018 stock available now, M0019 stock available, and let me verify M0020 also stock not available. So let me make M0020 stock. So M0020 carbon dioxide, manage inventory, on hand inventory. Is it the same site and warehouse? This is site 3, warehouse 32. Okay, same. Let me create quantity adjustment. New. So as I told you, please do it from the purchase order process for you because you have time. You need to practice. Okay, suppose 2200. For you, please do from the purchase order, but don't use this adjustment journal so that it will be practiced to you. Okay, now stock is available in this also. Fine. Now let me close this error message. Always once if you did some action against this like red bar, please close this error message. Otherwise for the next action also it will show you, it will display you, it will confuse you a lot. Okay, so you did action against this red bar, means stopping message. For that you did action. Now you are doing once again start. Okay, click OK. Now completed, blue ribbon it was came, so it was completed. If you look at this one, it is completed successfully, posted successfully. Then I'm closing this message. Now with this one, what happens if you go to view, then two journals will be posted. One is picking list journal, another one job card journal. So both if you want to see together here in the all, you can see one is picking list journal, that is for material, and another one is route. So as I discussed already, one is BOM or formula, another one is route. So both transactions are posted. So raw material was consumed. Raw material was consumed for 18, 19, 20. The raw material is consumed. And next one is job card is like route is processed. Route journal also posted. So now the actual production consultants or production operators, they will start working on these jobs. The route is created, the route process is completed, the route process is completed. So they can start working on these actions, these operations. mission operation, human resources, mission and operation. So there are multiple operations. It should be completed by resources. So that is the jobs should be completed by production line operators. In this, it was created jobs. Now it can be started. So how they will start this process means, let me show you the jobs first. These are the jobs they need to do it. This is operations, sequence of operations they need to execute, whether it is using the help of a machine, whether you need to cut it, or with your hands you are cutting, or with your tools you are doing whatever the actions it is there. Okay, so actually where they will do means, if you go here, production control, so production control module, collapse all, manufacturing execution, job card device. Job card device. In this process, they will do acting. They will act on this process. They will start the process by scanning their personal number. This is linked with the HR module. Okay, shop floor control is a module actually earlier. Now it is this one, manufacturing execution. So this number is linked with the employee master. In the employee master, it is not employee code. For that one, it is different function. Okay, it's not employee code, but personal number will be given to HR module. So if you want, I will show you. This is another function which is linked with the job card process versus employee. So all are overlapped a lot. So in employee master, let me go to this employee master. Just I'm showing you the touch-ups. HR module. So workers, employee plus contractor is worker. Now you can open any employee. You can open any employee. So this is employee code. Now I'm not talking about employee code. Now here inside, give me a second. Show more fields. Give me a second. In one of the screen, you will find some more details. Otherwise, time. I think here it is labor union, something it is there in this personal contacts. I think, let me verify, because this is linked to that number, personal identification number. I think here it is there something. So some personal, I don't think so. I'm not sure exactly where it is available. Okay, so there will be some personal identification number will be there inside. This is not exactly employee number, it is different number. that number can be integrated with this one. Okay, so personal number. So you can integrate with the employee with this one. So it should be, if it is a production control or production line operators, they need to be employee. So while doing that employee, sometimes this may be a permanent employee, this may be a contract employee. There are two options. One is permanent employee, one is contract employee. Understood? So here it is HR related. So employee master should be created. Employee master should be created. Okay, in this, yeah, here it is there. Employment. Give me a second. Yeah, this one, exactly right. So I don't know why it is coming for that one. This is personal identification number. This is another number. Okay, time registration, because the employee will with this one, if he scans this one, automatically it will be recorded in the timings, so that salary will be processed for that workers. So this is identification number. Okay, it was entered like some pin code, but you can, whenever you are doing this one, it will be. Okay, this is linked with the salary process also. There is a dependency on salary process for production line operators. Okay, they will execute this process, they will enter under their number and they will execute. Let me verify, is there any other process? Let me verify. This is job card. This is related to production operators, when it is coming and what it is, everything that is related to this process. Let me verify. This batch job has just for sample purpose, I would like to show you. So in this, it is resource is 3115. 3115. Let me try. Oh, they need to enter the number. Fine, they need to enter the badge number. This is your badge ID. So that's what it is. I told you, like it is a separate identification number. Okay, it will be scanned. Usually there will not be entry, there will not be no entry, it will be scanning only. Some small device will be there. Using that scanning, it can be processed. Okay, fine. So once the jobs are completed, that will be processed and jobs should be completed. Once jobs are completed, every job is completed, like painting, cutting, packing and everything. Once it is completed, then you will do report as finished. You will do report as finished. So here it will throw error message for me. The reason behind, jobs are completed. Jobs are not completed. That is the reason it will throw error message. So I will click on accept and I will proceed. Okay. Now here, look at this one. Instead of only one item, it is creating co-product and byproduct. I told you already, it is not a finished goods. Along with biscuits, you are getting a ghee, like cream, milk cream. You are getting milk cream and those things. Those are this one. Okay. So along with this finished goods, you are getting extra side products, co-products and byproducts. So I'm doing accept errors because I have not processed the jobs. In real-time scenario, the job should be completed. The actual action should be completed by those people. Okay. So now for time being, I'm proceeding because we cannot wait for them to complete. Okay, here it is not a production process. Let me accept errors. Let me accept errors and let me proceed. I have accepted errors. I'm proceeding. So now it will produce 3 items. Click OK. It will produce One is finished goods formula, another extra items, co-product and byproduct also you are getting the benefit. Okay, it was completed. Once it is completed, report has finished, then if you go to view and then if you go to all jobs, or report has finished, job is created. So what it will do, report has finished means the finished goods on hand inventory will be increased. The finished goods on hand inventory will be finished. This one. This is report has finished. Okay. Next one is end. End means it is financial postings will be completed. End means financial postings will be completed. Click OK. Okay, completed. So from last 3 days, I have given high level inputs about this process. Whatever the way I did it, you can do the same process, you can understand. So about this transportation management and warehouse management, I will give you high level inputs in this month end. In this month end, this also I will give you. But retail, I'm not going to provide anything. It is completely different functions, different add-on module. To be frankly, it is a POS, point of sales. It is completely different. If you want high level inputs, I will give you, but not in depth. I cannot show you practically, so I don't have much experience in this one. Okay, one person cannot learn all these things. So, but I am very much expertise in this 4 modules, and this also some like mid-level manufacturing, and this also mid-level expert. But retail, I'm not touching. I don't want to get into more complexities. So it is hectic job. I mean, it's a one person cannot learn. I'm spending a lot of time to learn all these things. My private time also. Okay, fine. So even Saturday, Sundays also, I will keep on learning my own level. Means even weekends also, I will spend almost 4 to 5 hours to learn new things, upcoming things and everything. I'll spend a lot of time. Okay, so I'm not touching this one and I'm not touching this one. HR and payroll. HR and payroll I know some extent, but I'm not touching this area and this area. Remaining all areas I'm exploring even now also. Even now also I'm exploring. That is my interest and learning. Okay, any questions please? We have learned formula and this is a batch order process. So you can practice in the system. You can practice in the system without disturbing the standard function. Without disturbing the standard function, you can practice. If you are disturbing and if you are doing some R&D, I cannot give answer. Okay, but of course, as I told you, whenever I'm providing training in this area, separate batch, at that time I'm discussing. So it may be sometimes definitely I will discuss here. I can put efforts, but now I cannot deviate about this one. First, I need to focus on this area. So now what you learned, your colleague manufacturing consultant, what he will do, you are able to understand. But there are so many setups and configurations. Those setups and configurations we have not learned, but at least you understood about this one. Okay. So to be frankly, in the training sessions, if you are joining for TNL, no one teach regarding manufacturing process, but I would like to provide the same information at high level inputs. Fine. Any more questions? I hope you are practicing with the system. If you practice only, you can understand. If you are listening, that is only listening purpose. If you do by taking the system, if you do some single transaction, you will understand the hurdle of the application. Because as long as if I'm explaining, it is looks like very dead easy application, but whenever you are practicing, it is looks like very complex. Both statements are wrong. If you practice, make sure it is easy. Practice with the system and make sure like itself easy. First time whenever you are clicking, it will be like Chinese language, Mandarin. Okay, it is very tough language. Fine. Any more questions, please? Even not only this one, the earlier topics, anything. So if nothing, then we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, same time. See you all. Bye bye.